Hi all, hope you all are fine, doing well. Okay, in the previous video, we just learned about how the human brain works, what are the parts of the human brain, what are the major parts of the human brain, what are the major parts of the nervous system, right? So, in the previous videos, actually, I discussed about about sensory receptors, isn't it? So what are sensory receptors? Sensory receptors are specialized cells which receive external stimulus, or which receives the external change. Okay, say for example, in your eye, in your retina, you have photoreceptors. These photoreceptors sense light. So light is the external stimulus. Okay, and photoreceptors are the sensory receptors which gives the signal to the optic nerve, right? Gives signal to the nerve, sensory nerve, and that signal is sent to the brain, isn't it? In the same way, you have sensory receptors in your nose. Definitely when you smell something, right, that sense you are basically you are able to recognize it, right? How? Again, there's a control coordination happening there. So there are certain specialized receptors present in your nose. These receptors are called olfactory receptors. Olfactory, olfactory receptors. Please note it down if you want. The olfactory receptors are present in your nose. Photo, Photo receptors. Photoreceptors are present in your eyes. Olfactory receptors are present in your nose. You can remember, like, just imagine if you go to a factory, chemical smell will come, right? Isn't it? So olfactory receptors. So you can remember like that. So olfactory receptors, not old, O-L, olfactory receptors. Olfactory, olfactory receptor. In the same way, when you eat something, right, you taste your food, right? Whether salty or sweet in taste, etc., right? So in your tongue also you have specialized receptors. These receptors are called gustatory receptors. Gustatory, gustatory receptors. Okay, which are present in your tongue. Fine. So these receptors are very important. Okay, from Boyd's point of view, and please do remember these receptors where all they are present. Okay, so I hope you understood about the sensory receptors. Again, photoreceptors, olfactory receptors, gustatory receptors. Okay, fine. So please remember this receptors, at least two receptors, important. Okay, now see, you understood how important is the nervous tissue, right? How important is your brain, right? Definitely, it, all these regions has to be protected, right? So protection is given by now certain specialized things. Definitely you know this from your lower class. Just to brush up your knowledge, your brain is protected by what? Skull, right? Skull is a bony part which is present around the brain. Basically, skull contains actually 22 bones, just for your for your knowledge. So 22 bones, flat bones are there around your brain, which protects your brain. Okay, fine. And between the brain and your skull, you have a specialized fluid. Okay, this fluid is nothing but cerebrospinal fluid. What fluid? Cerebrospinal fluid. Cerebrospinal. Cerebrospinal fluid. The cerebrospinal fluid protects your brain from external shock. Okay, so then if your head goes and hits somewhere, okay, hits somewhere, it should not damage your brain. So that fluid actually absorbs the external shock of physical damage. Okay, so basically it is like a helmet protecting your brain. So skull, physical protection, and you have a fluid protection there inside, cerebrospinal fluid. Now cerebrospinal fluid is also present around your spinal cord. In the case of spinal cord is protected by a chain of bones called vertebral column or backbone. Again, between backbone and your spinal cord, you have cerebrospinal fluid there also. Again, it absorbs all the external shock. Okay, hope you understood this concept. So, hope you understood the human nervous system and brain, spinal cord, individually photoreceptors. Okay, how they are communicated. What is the definition of action potential and all those things. Please revise these topics again and again. Okay. Now the next topic, what we are going to discuss actually today, is about plants. How do plants coordinate? Definitely, there's a control and coordination happening in plants. How do the plant grow? How do plants bend wherever it's required, right? Does they also have nervous tissue? So we will discuss all this topic in the next video. Okay, I'll upload one more video. So hope you understood. If you have any doubt, you can ask me regarding the nervous tissue, which just I complete. Okay, see you in the next video.